Welcome back to Doc Holley Talks and a continuation of the relationship series. Specifically, I want to talk about the concept of I statements in communication. And I know you've all heard about I statements before. And actually, at this point, I think it's almost a cliche. People say, oh, I statements, But the reality is that if you do nothing else to change your communication style with the important person in your life, and all you do is start using I statements more effectively, I promise you, you will see a difference in the way that the other person responds. And let me give you some examples. First, let me explain to you what an I statement actually is. So an I statement is when you are trying to communicate to the other person something that is on your mind. And most of the time when we're communicating, that's the point. We want them to know what we're thinking, feeling, what our point of view is, what our perspective is. And it's really important that when we are communicating these things, that we start these sentences with I, so that it's very clear to the other person that you're talking about yourself. So for example, I am frustrated with how this conversation is going right now, or I'm feeling ignored. I would like some attention, or I'm really feeling hurt about the thing that you said to me earlier today, so forth and so on. The opposite of an I statement is what I call, or what we call, a you statement. So the examples of you statements would be, you're not listening to me, you're ignoring me, you don't care about me, you are making me angry. What are some other good classic ones? You're not doing this right, you're not listening to me, so forth and so on. So anytime you are trying to communicate the way you feel, ultimately, and I think you might agree with me, that the goal is for the other person to understand you and to have empathy for your feelings, to care and to be able to display that they care about how you feel, to care about the relationship, to care about resolving some conflict with you perhaps, or seeing your point of view on something. And the recipient of a message, when they hear something that starts with I, they're going to be inclined to be more empathic because they understand that the message is about you, not about them. So for example, the energy that you are giving the recipient when you say you, even if you don't intend to, is an attacking, aggressive energy. So you are ignoring me, you aren't listening to me, you don't get it, you're making me angry, you're the one who doesn't get it, you're the one who's the problem, so forth and so on. Even if you're right, you are coming across as attacking, and the other person, even the energy of your body, even that we talked about energy boundaries, the energy that you are giving that person is you're the problem, I'm angry with you, I'm hurt by you, you are to blame. And their only instinct in that moment is to become defensive. It's really, really hard for anyone, even the most effective communicators, the highest evolved person, they're still going to feel attacked by that kind of language. And so it's really hard when someone is feeling attacked for them to react with empathy. They are going to come back from you, they're going to feel protective, and they're going to close themselves off from you. So you are going to get the opposite effect of what it is you're actually trying to look for. So the alternative, if you were to say to them, I'm feeling hurt, or I'm feeling ignored, or I would like some attention, I'm feeling lonely, I really feel confused, or I would really like you to understand my point of view. When you say that draws the other person naturally toward you. It encourages their natural empathy, their natural empathic response. And they might show more curiosity, they might ask more questions, they might ask for clarification because they don't feel attacked and they don't feel defensive. And so they are more likely to just instinctively be more collaborative and empathic with you, which is really what you're hoping for. And I know you have all had these experiences before. of feeling attacked when someone says you, or having someone act defensively when you have been trying to explain your feelings. You probably use you a lot. So my challenge to all of you is to try this out. Try out using I statements with someone important in your life. It doesn't really matter who. And tell me how it goes. Write something in the comments. Give me an example of how you've seen this happen in your life. And I would love to get a conversation going. Also, I want to let all of you know that I'm going to be shifting a lot of these videos now over to YouTube. So if you guys really like these videos, you want to keep following them, then follow my Doc Holley Talks at YouTube or on YouTube. I don't know the lingo, guys. I will still be on Instagram a lot. I'm going to try to start making memes because I'm told that that's actually what Instagram likes more than these long videos. We'll still do videos for those of you who don't really like YouTube, but I will be putting most of my content now on YouTube and sticking with some cool just thoughts, real quick thoughts for Instagram. Anyway, thanks a lot, guys, for listening. I love the audience that you guys are and the community that I'm starting to build. It's really exciting for me, and I appreciate all of you. Again, don't forget, Light Heart Associates is here to help you through anything and everything that you have going on. We are all working, we're doing telehealth, and we are going to be starting in-person appointments again at the end of the month. So anyway, thanks a lot, guys. Try out those I statements and tell me how it goes. Bye.